This episode of Chat Chow is brought to you by Johnson & Wales University, North Miami, the leader in culinary education. Stay tuned after the episode to learn a practical tip for the everyday foodie.
The 50 Eggs Restaurant Group has done it again. Today we take a look inside their latest offering, Swine Southern Table Bar in Coral Gables. The Southern food joint, described as Yardbird's pork-centric, younger, tougher brother, is a cozy space with reclaimed tin and wood beam ceiling and a loft-like second floor. Get your bellies ready for some bacon and bourbon.
I love what you guys have done with the spot. It's beautiful. When 50 Eggs takes over a space, it's incredible. And now you guys are on the mainland. Really excited about that. What are we drinking?
You're drinking today the Buck and Gable. We're using rye whiskey, fresh lime juice, Jerry Thomas bitters, topping off with a little sparkling water and some black pepper. I'm drinking the Mexican State of Mind. We have a fresh pressed watermelon juice, jalapeno, cilantro, tequila, and we're misting the glass with some mezcal. So you're getting the smokiness, but you can't taste it.
All right.
And those are beautiful local watermelon radishes.
Cheers, they're gorgeous. And they go perfect
Cheers.
with the watermelon juice. You guys are barrel aging your spirits. Can you talk about that a little bit?
We got a full-size barrel from Buffalo Trace. A lot of people are using like smaller barrels, and most people are aging Negronis or Manhattans or Sazeracs per se. We're actually creating our own original cocktails here. We have a full-size Buffalo Trace barrel that we got. In it right now we have Cabajisco, nice beautiful white spirit, Dolin Blanc Vermouth, so as that ages it's going to fortify and change, and the Mandarine Napoleon, an orange-based cognac liqueur.
All right.
Yeah.
And you guys have those on display around the restaurant, right? Aren't the barrels?
It's a big barrel right upstairs. People think it's
greet you when you walk in the door.
Yeah, people think it's just like a piece of decoration. But on top it actually has a recipe. It says when it was bottled.
Oh, how
and now
cool.
We'll taste it every week, and between 6 and 8 weeks we'll pull it out.
All right. When we first met you, you were at the Dutch, and you were
was.
killing it there. What attracted you to join the 50 Eggs group?
Starting from the ownership to the beverage director to the chefs to just the way they treat people. They work their way up. They're not just people who were given money and here, go buy a restaurant when you graduate college. They actually work for what they have, and so they appreciate what we're going through, where we're going. And there's so much room to grow in the company, which is awesome.
You guys have managed to pack 2 bars in this small space.
Yeah, upstairs and downstairs.
Where will we find you?
Mostly upstairs, but if they need me downstairs, I'll be downstairs. If you need me at the front desk, I'll be at the front desk. If you need me to park a car, I'll park a car. I'll do anything.
Do it all.
Yeah, as long as they come in the building and keep buying booze and drinking.
You're good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now I know Khong has one hidden bourbon drink amongst the gin that they serve. Do you guys have any non-bourbon drinks
Yeah,
here?
of course. We're focusing a lot on rye and rum here, but I wanted to also have a cocktail for everybody. So if you're a vodka drinker, there's a vodka cocktail. If you're a gin drinker, there's a gin cocktail. This is tequila and mezcal cocktail if you love agave. We have a scotch cocktail, which has a blended scotch and a single malt scotch in it. Something for everybody.
Really eclectic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, my drink is delicious.
We're using a lot of fresh herbs from Homestead, which is like the best produce department you can ever have. It's,
Right in our backyard.
yeah, and it's summer all year. Like watermelon is in season all year round in Florida.
So
which
we
is
could
great.
take it that drink might be on the menu all year round.
We'll hope so. The radishes might change because they might go out of season.
I know you're not in the kitchen per se, but I want to jump into food, and I know it's Southern food. So what is the difference between Swine and Yardbird?
Swine is more like Yardbird's younger brother, a little more tougher, rough around the edges. Yardbird's more like an ode to John's grandmother. And this is more like what John and his friends and brothers are.
What are your top 3 dishes right now on the menu?
Right now, I'd say my top 3 dishes are the shrimp and grits, which we brought over from Yardbird. It's the same exact dish. It's amazing.
It is
You could probably put that on every menu across every restaurant they do, and everybody will keep eating it. And then we have Memphis smoked ribs, which are amazing. And
Fall off the bone type ribs?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a nice dry rub. You don't.
gotta fall off
Yeah,
the
it's crazy. And then for like the bigger groups of people, we actually do like a whole hog, which is crazy. On the big communal table, you can walk in and be like 8 guys eating a whole hog with all the fixins. Yeah.
That goes back to that tougher, manly,
Yeah, absolutely.
manly thing. Now, what is this I hear about this smoker that you guys, this massive smoker that you have in the kitchen? Tell us a little bit about that. I hear there's a story behind that.
Yeah, we had this beautiful smoker we got in. We were just like smoking pork bellies and stuff, and we actually, through the training process and hiring process, we met a gentleman named Joe who works for us. I think was just gonna be like a busser, part-time. He's a fireman, and he was just chatting up with the chefs one day about the smoker and telling them that he's a championship. He competes in like barbecue competitions. And they're like, yeah, okay, sure, yeah. He's like, no, I swear to God. Like, okay, here, make something. And he made it, and we're all like, and that's the ribs that I was telling you about.
Oh, those are the ribs.
Yeah, with his competition rub, it's amazing.
Wow.
They weren't even supposed to be on the menu.
Really?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's your way of kind of alluring everybody on Miracle Mile, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Have this barbecue.
When you walked in, you could smell the smoke. It's amazing.
Immediately.
Yeah.
It's incredible. And how do you keep that smoker going? Because I noticed you guys have this.
If you look around the restaurant, there's wood that we get delivered every day. We go through a lot of wood here. There's not only is the wood going in the smoker, but our grill is a wood grill as well.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you
A
so much.
lot of smoke and wood flavor going on here.
Smoky, woody. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hi, I'm Josie Morell. I'm here at Johnson & Wales University, and today I'm going to be talking to you about meringue. So the first step you want to do is wipe down all of your equipment, whether it's the bowl, the whisk, if it's a hand whisk, with some type of acid. The acid I'm going to be using today is lemon juice, and you just want to take like a paper towel, dunk it in the lemon juice, and literally just wipe down your bowl. Now the reason we're doing this is so that there's no fat. If there's any fat with the egg whites, then it won't fluff up and become a nice fluffy meringue. So we're gonna put these eggs in, and you want it to fluff up it's gonna take maybe like 5 to 7 minutes on speed high. So now my eggs are nice and fluffy, as you can see. And at this point, we're gonna start gradually adding the sugar. You want to do about 2 tablespoons for every egg white. It can be more, but that's the minimum you want to do. So gradually add it while on speed like 5 or 6. So that is 5 to 7 minutes on high, and it can vary the time based on the humidity or even the temperature of your egg whites. If they're room temp, then they're going to fluff up a lot quicker than if they're straight out of the fridge. You could pipe this onto a sheet tray, put it in an oven at a very low temperature for a while, make little meringue cookies. You could put it with some fruit as a dairy alternative, or even on top of a lemon meringue pie. So there you have it, meringue.